Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lugnus Monster. Today I'll be reviewing the Star Wars Black Series Jedi Fallen Order Rocket Launcher Trooper. Now this is a part of the Gaming Greats line and is also in plastic-free packaging, which is very interesting. Basically, as the name says, it's a Stormtrooper with a rocket launcher, which is just awesome to begin with, but do have this amazing mural artwork on the side. Loving how that looks. Flipping around to the back, it is number 22 in the Gaming Greats line. You can go ahead and pause and read the bio if you would like. We do have this really nice, like 3D render of the Stormtrooper there. One thing that I really like is how the box is kind of this matte finish to it, but then the actual Stormtrooper itself has a glossy coat over it. Like, it looks really cool, and I love the effect there. Also do have another image of the Stormtrooper here. I really like this though because it shows everything that the Stormtrooper comes with. It shows the 3D render of the actual trooper and the rocket launcher, which I think looks great. We do have a little thing here based on like the plastic free package logo, so not a whole lot going on there. Let's go ahead, crack this guy open, and take a closer look. Alrighty, so we do have the Stormtrooper out of the box, and he is looking really, really awesome. He is on that just standard 2020 Stormtrooper body, which is incredible because that's an amazing Stormtrooper body, the best one we've ever gotten in the line, so I'm really happy with their choice there. I know a lot of Gaming Greats have just reused that original Stormtrooper, so it's really nice to get some more Gaming Greats with that new Stormtrooper body. It's about time, and it's looking great. He does have on a red pauldron. Now, there has been some controversy over this. Some people say that's a First Order pauldron, which I believe it is, but I believe it's also accurate to the game, so I'll have to wait and see. I'll definitely cover that a little bit more here, but I think it looks great. Let's go ahead and get him off the spinny stand and take a closer look. But before I do move on to that, I want to just take a moment to appreciate how awesome it is to be able to get the Stormtrooper in this kneeling rocket position. Definitely took some time to get it right, but I think it looks great. And it's one of these poses that a lot of troopers can't get into, so really digging how this came out. But anyway, taking a close look at this figure, he looks incredible. I love the shiny gloss that this armor gives off. It's one thing that the Black Series Stormtroopers do great. The armor itself is a glossy, shiny white, kind of like it was in the actual movies, but then the undersuit is this kind of like more matte black, and it's something that I think the Stormtroopers are done really, really well, and it's something that I wish they'd bring to all troopers with armor like that. For example, Purge Troopers, Clone Troopers, they all need this, and they don't, and this is one thing that the Stormtrooper just does great. But taking a close look at the articulation, he does have a ball joint at the head, so he gets a ton of range of motion there. Looking at the shoulders, shoulders can go all the way up, and then they can also go all the way around. Now, this can be a little tricky. I'm not going to make it go all the way around, but it can. I want to make it clear that it can. Something just came off of it, some like black piece of plastic or something, but basically this shoulder pad here is on a little O-ring that's in the socket, and so it does spin, but you have a chance to break it if you do. So it does have the option, but I'd say be careful when you do it. I don't want to break mine, so I won't. Elbows get great articulation there. Love how much that's there. He does have a horizontal hinge on this wrist and a vertical hinge on this wrist. Now the pauldron doesn't really get rid of any of the articulation here. He still has the same range of motion, which is great. He does have a lot here at the abdomen area too. He can kick quite a ways out, which is great. I know basically this part here goes under the butt piece, so that doesn't hinder any of the articulation, and then he gets a ton at the knees as well. He does also have rockers and pivots at the knee. So great articulation, something that the new Stormtrooper does amazing. Now looking at the pauldron, I believe this does reuse the First Order pauldron, which is quite interesting because this is an Imperial Stormtrooper, but I'll throw up a quick screenshot from the game. This looks pretty similar. I know it's hard to see. I've looked at several different reference images. It's really hard to tell what pauldron he uses, but this one does look very similar, so I think I'm going to excuse it. But for example, here's what just like the normal Imperial pauldron looks like. And even here they are very similar, but you can see some like differences. So I mean, I understand why people could be upset with it, but I think it's fine. I think it looks close enough to the game, so I'm not too upset about it. Now looking at this rocket launcher though, this thing is awesome. About time that we got a rocket launcher in the line. This should have come with the original Gaming Greats Jump Trooper, or not the Jump Trooper, the, the 501st Jet Trooper is what it should have come with, and it didn't. So it's about time, and I think I really want to put this on my Jet Trooper to see what it looks like. And here he is. He looks great. Biggest problem is he doesn't have butterfly joints, so he can't get his other arm over to the handle to hold it with two hands. So he can only hold it with one hand, which does really suck. But that's just the flaw with the Captain Rex body that this is on, is there's no butterfly joints. So I think if this was on the new clone body, you could probably get it in that two-handed pose. But yeah, no butterfly joints, which makes it a little unfortunate. But I still think it looks great, and I'm probably going to pick up another one of these troopers just for the rocket launcher. Anyway, first up for comparisons, we do have the standard Imperial Stormtrooper on the right. We do have the Jedha Patrol Trooper on the left. Both are on that 2020 clone body, and both are looking great next to the Rocket Launcher Trooper. I have to say, I love the pauldron look of this guy, and next to the other pauldron look, I guess, of the Jedha Patrol, it looks really good. It even looks really good next to the standard Imperial Stormtrooper. So if you're looking just for an awesome, great-looking Stormtrooper, this one is for you because it looks great next to any of your Imperial figures. Anyway, next up for comparisons, we do have the Incinerator Trooper from the Mandalorian on the right, and we do have the Artillery Stormtrooper from the Mandalorian on the left. Both are looking great next to the Rocket Launcher Trooper as well. Like I said, this guy just looks great next to troopers, and we got a lot of troopers in the Black Series, so they look great together, and I cannot wait to army build these guys because it looks amazing. And then next up for comparisons, we do have two more Jedi Fallen Order infantries. We do have the Flame Trooper on the right, and we do have the Imperial Security Droid from, actually this one's not from Fallen Order, but it's from Jedi Survivor on the left. Now we did see Security Droids in Fallen Order, but this one is specifically designed for Jedi Survivor, which I think is pretty cool. But this guy looks awesome, and like I said, he looks great next to any Imperial figure, so really loving how that looks. But continuing on with comparisons, we do have the original Jedi Fallen Order Scout Trooper on the left. We do have the Jedi Survivor Scout Trooper with the Riot Shield on the right. Both are looking great. Like I said, I can put these next to any Imperial figures and it's going to look great. So these two are no exception. And then last up for the Imperial comparisons, we do have the original Purge Trooper on the left and the Electro Staff Purge Trooper on the right. Two more villains / bad guys from Jedi Fallen Order. But enough of the Imperial comparisons. Next up, we do have the heroes. We have the original Cal on the right, part of the Red Box line, and we do have the Deluxe Cal, part of the Gaming Greats line, on the left. Both are looking great, whether you have the original Cal or the Deluxe Cal, or even the brand new Jedi Survivor Cal, which has yet to hit United States. All of them are looking great next to the Rocket Trooper here, and I really, really cannot wait for the new Jedi Survivor game to hit consoles. So yeah, overall, I am absolutely loving this figure. At the worst, it's just another Stormtrooper. You can always pop off the head and take off the pauldron, and you got another plain white Stormtrooper. But on its best, you got a red pauldron trooper with a rocket launcher, which I think is awesome. I have a lot of nostalgia for a figure like this, not because of Fallen Order, but because of Battlefront 2015. I really rocked the red pauldron style for that game, and so it's really nice to see us get a red pauldron Stormtrooper in the line like this. Whether it has a rocket launcher or not, I still love it, and I think the rocket launcher is a nice touch, so I might just take off that rocket launcher and give it to my Jet Trooper, or I'll keep it on this, and it'll be a Fallen Order one. We'll have to wait and see, but I think it looks great, and it's really happy to really get this in the line now. So if you guys did enjoy, the like button and subscribe. Leave some comments down below what you think about this figure, and I'll see you guys in the next video.